just an added bonus, but you're probably going to have to put them on your bench at first, wait until they have that breakout game, and then you can start them in the second half of the year. So I'm going to be looking at their second half finish because that's why we are drafting these rookie receivers. So in the fantasy football playoffs, they are going to be absolutely crushing, and obviously they'll help you through the bye weeks as well. But anyway, Devonta Smith was being drafted as the wide receiver 36.
From the 41.
This is the wide receiver 31 in the second half of his rookie year. I'm going to mark that as a fair cost of him. Jalen Waddle was being drafted as the wide receiver 43 in the second half of his rookie season. He finished as the wide receiver 18.
That they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the end of the season. That's beautiful. Jamar Chase being drafted as the wide receiver 29.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Finishing as the wide receiver 14. I'm going to be putting him in the league winner category. Garrett Wilson was being drafted as the wide receiver 59 in his rookie season. He ended up finishing as the wide receiver 19. We're putting him in the league winner category. Drake London was being drafted at wide receiver 38, finished as wide receiver 36. That was a fair cost. Drafted as the wide receiver 28. And you'll notice this is the stretch that these wide receivers are going to get pretty expensive.
If you see a bigger
Finishes
play
the
on the
wide
ground
receiver
later on,
28, which was
largely be because of a play just like that one.
He was being
Softening
drafted
up
as
the
the wide
front and
receiver 18,
opening the
finished
door.
as wide receiver
Bigger
12.
gap in the
Marvin
future.
Harrison was a massive bust, being drafted as the wide receiver 9, finishing as the wide receiver 42. And
Here they
Miller
come. This
being
is
drafted as the wide
35.
receiver 27, finished as the wide receiver 25. That's probably a fair cost for where you took him. But now we have to evaluate the other wide receivers that just went top 10 in the NFL draft with Carnell Tate as well as Jordan Tyson. Currently, Carnell Tate is off the board as a wide receiver 3 as the wide receiver 29. And Tyson is going off as the wide receiver 31. At this price tag, historically, very lower expected wide receiver rates.
Keep in
These
mind
guys
the
that were
scoreboard,
selected
and that's
inside the
already a
top
win
10
defensively.
of the
Not
NFL
letting them even
draft,
cross
we will see
midfield.
that they
That's
have
a cherry
a
on
better
top.
chance of turning into a league winner than they have a chance turning into a bust. And then obviously a lot of these prices may end up being fair. You could very easily see Jordan Tyson just finish the season as a wide receiver 3. So I think we've got a slender out there with wide receivers that undervalued in drafts in like 21, 22. Then we got 2024, 2025, where rookie wide receivers were severely overdrafted. And now I think we've swung back in the other direction if you are looking at these guys' respective comps. Now we can
his
go
defense
through
got to pick him up.
prospect profiles that we
Great
have
starting
for
spot here for the 49ers. They're
starting
headed up
with
1st
Jordan
and 10.
Tyson, because Jordan Tyson's going to be my lowest conviction name in this entire video. Like, he's the guy that I drafted the least. We'll get to my highest conviction names at the end. And Jordan Tyson, if we're going to look at what he did from an FSC grade perspective, this is the prospect model that's featured on blockfantasy.com. His closest comps were guys like
Right in the middle of the field. It is so hard.
Jerry Jeudy.
It's a
So
clear lane
obviously
against him.
not ideal,
Once he
but
got his
I
palm,
think
it was
asterisks
dead
on this
away.
because Jordan
That
Tyson
is
was
a
the
DB's
receiver that dealt with the multitude injuries in college, where we only had
that
one
incompletion.
season
They
in his
came in
entire
before he could find a
career
target
where he was able
and
to
hit
play
him to
over 10
alter that
games.
last
And
second
in
attempt
that
to get rid
season,
of it.
he had 11
pass on
receiving
successful.
yards.
See
He
if
had
they do
10
on third
receiving
down.
touchdowns. That was good for 91 receiving yards per game.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
So remember when we were looking
Has him on the
at
quick
guys
hitter.
coming into the NFL,
They're going to bring
it's
him down just a moment
contextual
before
numbers
he's able to
in their
break it
offense.
across
And if you
midfield.
look at what we had from Arizona
Looking
State
quickly
that
here.
season, Jordan Tyson was the #1 wide receiver, and it wasn't even remotely close. The next highest receiver was 26 receiving yards per game, less than 30% of what Jordan Tyson did. So he was dominant
send him
at
out right
his
before he
school,
gets to that
at
30-yard
just a
line.
school that finished 11th.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The NFL draft.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start
Y'all
offensively.
remember they were at
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey.
Giants.
Yeah,
Also
past the
taking
25.
inside the top 10.
They
About
take him down just as he gets inside that red
inside
zone.
the top 10.
Dose of the hurry up here.
And ultimately, while you have a lot in New Orleans,
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy.
and the other thing that I want to point out is that sportsman projections
Down San Francisco.
determine how this highly
The
shot
49ers
offense is going to
parlay
transition
the interception
from
into
2025
points.
to 2026.
George
Most
Kittle, the
sports think the Saints are going to get better.
Eddie
They
Pinheiro
actually
on
went
down
down
for the extra
18
points.
points per game in 2025,
Right
but their
down the
current
middle, it's
projection
good.
in 2026
And the
has
49ers will jump
slightly
out to a
over
7-0
21
lead.
as one of the more improved offenses in the league. So I think that Tyson could return value even without a lot of injuries.
Now
But
Pinheiro on
honestly,
to
a
handle
lot
the
of the wide
kickoff.
receiver that's dealt with concussions in his NFL career, you can very easily see Jordan Dyson turning
To
into a wide
return this,
receiver one
Rashid
in
Shaheed.
a lot of this time.
Nice
Now,
effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Cardell Tate, it's a little bit easier to see, which is why I'm ranking
They'll head
Cardell
up here
Tate
first
ahead
and
of
10
Jordan
from the
Tyson. I
34.
take Cardell Tate at the end of the 5th. Jordan Tyson goes at the beginning of the 6th. Again, I'm fine
First play of
taking
the
both
drive.
players.
Here's Walker.
But Cardell Tate
Makes a
has
tackle.
no
He's still
competition
going.
whatsoever. Step chart is
He's
one
all the
of
way across
Robinson.
midfield,
Yes, they
down
signed
to
him
inside that 45-yard line.
They really played two
Give him
completely different
24
positions.
on that play.
It is how many
And that means a fresh set of downs for
like
Seattle.
it's just
You
does
know, it is
after
so
the injury
refreshing for these running backs
So
when they have
there's
space to run. It's
very
hard. There's so many collisions
Cardell
between the
Tate's
tackles.
25
When
plus
they get on the edge and have
of
green
this
grass,
season's target
well,
share.
the best of them
We
take
go back
advantage
and
of
look
it.
at the coaching staff, which is the coaching staff
Going to
that
the ground again on first. Second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
As the wide receiver 12 points.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock.
And it's not
I
like
don't
the
know.
New York Giants
What
were
do you think? Is it going to
phenomenal
take away the pain from giving up that big run prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL.
It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again.
Stops for guys like A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, as well as Justin
will take
Jefferson.
over at the
And
start
here's
of the
the
next quarter.
identified with Tyson that this is an offense that projects to be a lot better. Last season, he only averaged 16.7
A
points
quarter
per
down,
game.
3 more to go
That
for
has
these
jumped up to
NFC
their
West
projections
opponents.
almost 3.5 points
7-0
per game this year.
is our
Well,
score.
of course, it's
More
tight.
from Lumen
I'll
Field
probably
in
be
just
bad
a
team.
minute.
They're probably going to be a bad offense.
Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside
Return
the red
value
zone.
at the end of the 5th round, even without a Titans explosion.
Purdy on first
There is an
down.
outside chance that Game Ward does take a massive year 2 jump. Now,
He has
as
the San
we move
Francisco
forward to the
touchdown.
guy that we are repping his jersey
The
on Drake London.
49ers
Y'all
take a
remember I
13-0
drafted London
lead.
in round 2 of the block league last year. I'd be very happy to do it again this season. But obviously, I'm
So
going to
Brock, this
draft against
offense
one
looking
goal
sharp
the
here in the
block
first
league.
half as they
We have
extend
block
their
league
lead.
auditions.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
With a $100,000 first place
Pinheiro
prize,
good
a
on the extra point.
$140,000 prize
And the
pool. It is
49ers
sponsored
double their
by
lead to 14.
6 season pass on BlogFantasy.com. The best product in fantasy football. We all
Now
the
Pinheiro
draft
on to
assistants,
handle
all
the
the
kickoff.
draft guides, all the in-season, weekly, rest of season rankings, trade calculator, team analyzer, the whole 9
Shaheed
yards.
now to
Only
return.
$34 this year.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
For about 13 in live streams that we do throughout the season. Of course, make sure you take advantage
Seahawks
of
just
links in the
about set.
description
Here's
and
first and
comments
10.
section. Now, moving over to Drake London, the starting point that I want to look at
Donald
is
on the play
the fact
action.
that he's been incredible over the past 2 seasons.
This is
why
Brian,
we
big
made about
game
this
for Smith
after
and
the
Jigba.
Rams. They said, you know what? Let's give Drake London all
There
the
it
money.
is. Touchdown,
London over the past 2
Seattle.
years has averaged over
The
16
Seahawks make it a one-score game in the first half.
It's not like the Atlanta Falcons have been a great offense during the stretch. The way that he's done this is
A receiver this skilled, he's got every
just
route in his back
most
pocket, but
predictive
sometimes
thing
simple is
year
better.
over year for fantasy points at the wide receiver position. He is at a 29% team target share for 3 seasons of his NFL
And the
career.
Seahawks it's down to 7.
Then you get your titties on at midnight down the hall.
Updated that chart. Yes.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away.
You run down the hallway at midnight with your titties out.
On the return.
Competition whatsoever.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
Say, oh, the Atlanta Falcons, you're going to be a bad offense. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think too many
49ers to the line.
best
First and
quarterbacks in
10.
the world, but we can look at what offense London put
From the
these
gun
points
is
up
Purdy.
in last season and see how it projects out this year. Last year, the Atlanta
And the
Falcons
first play of the series is
averaged
going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running
now,
back there.
the
Brings up
Falcons
second down.
projected to score slightly over
Once that
21.
quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Drake London
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
This past year. His best comps are guys like Michael Thomas and Alshon Jeffrey. And then obviously we saw Michael Thomas in the whole season explode to 19.7. And obviously similar profiles.
Are we going for third? We going for third?
With the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
No, not upset. I'm just getting a lot. Another dish on the repertoire.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off. If you hit somebody like they did right there.
And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Gets it again. And the defense stands him up again right at the line. Timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Judy, Travis Hunter.
Got a gun. Here's Darnold.
And
he got it. Interception. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
No! Couldn't layer it right over the top, you fucking asshole.
We reached the 2-minute warning.
Now, moving over to our next wide receiver, Amon St. Brown is a round one pick that I cannot stop taking.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
I think it's a very similar ceiling to what they're going to give to some of the running backs.
Now an inside give to Walker. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
He has been at least the top 10 wide receiver in points.
They send a tight end in motion.
If you look at the past 3 seasons, he's been a top 5 wide receiver.
They'll run. First gives to Zach Charbonnet. He's good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They'll send a receiver left. Darnold with it on 3rd and short. 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. As they get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. In his 11th year, still knocking him through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room.
Yeah.
They will welcome those 3 points.
Yeah, most people want to spend the weekends. You're smart to take vacation Monday through Friday, return on the weekends, relax, and then work week next week.
They're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On Wednesday and Saturday.
Find themselves in a great starting
I want to go
spot here.
longer.
1st and 10 coming up. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got Ayuk downfield. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down, San Francisco.
First down, Purdy to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw by Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
That's another 49er first down.
To the air again. Purdy buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And now it's second down.
Get set, get set.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Buying some time right. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To throw again, it's Purdy. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, the big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. It's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. 8-11 up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go, set.
First down, and they go right back to it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for
Here's
Seattle.
Myers now to handle the kickoff. Isaac Garindo to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
The 49er first down.
Purdy throwing here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the gun, Darnold. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. Keeps himself upright. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3.
49ers 14.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Gorindo to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Purdy throwing here on first. That's Cox again. It's Kittle. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Looking to throw, Purdy. We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's going to be blocked down at the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 13.
Third and long, Purdy. Yet again, he finds Kittle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
Looking to throw. Pass brought in by Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a lead just before the end of the third. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Seahawks 17. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Play fake, Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Charbonnet now up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. He'll throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. It's his running back. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Purdy on first down.
And the 49er first down.
And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Now a give. It's McCaffrey heading right. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
49er first down.
All set now, first and 10.
Get set, get set. 118, what's up? Come.
Going run again with McCaffrey. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Officer. 118, 118,
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
Seahawks 17. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
You're set. Set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Running back motions right. Darnold now to throw. And they pick him off again. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage.